Right, let's talk about weed, or as the scientists like to call it, cannabis. A lot more people are lighting up these days. We're talking millions more compared to just a few years ago. Globally, around 219 million people used cannabis in 2021. That's a massive jump from the 183 million reported in 2011. So what's behind this global green rush? Attitudes towards cannabis are changing. What was once seen as a taboo drug is now becoming more accepted, especially in places where it's legal. Plus, with more countries relaxing their laws, access is easier than ever. But before we all spark up a celebratory joint, let's remember that this isn't just about changing social norms. There are some serious implications to consider, both good and bad. Now, before you go thinking that cannabis is all sunshine and rainbows, let's talk about the potential downsides. First off, cannabis can mess with your head, literally. We're talking impaired memory, difficulty concentrating, and even an increased risk of developing mental health issues like psychosis. And if you're prone to anxiety, well, let's just say cannabis might not be your best bud. Then there's the whole driving thing. Remember how your mum always told you not to drink and drive? Well, the same goes for cannabis. It impairs your coordination and reaction time, which is not exactly ideal when you're behind the wheel of a car. But wait, there's more. Cannabis use can also take a toll on your wallet. We're talking about increased healthcare costs, lost productivity at work. And let's not forget the legal fees if you're caught in a place where it's still illegal. But before you write me off as a total buzzkill, let's move on to the next section, where we'll explore the other side of the coin. The potential benefits of cannabis and why legalization is such a hot topic. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the dagger plant in the garden at legalization. It's a topic that's sparking heated debates around the world, with some countries embracing it and others treating it like a venomous puff adder. So why are some countries so keen on legalization? Well, for starters, it's a potential goldmine. We're talking about billions of dollars in tax revenue, which could be used to fund everything from schools to healthcare. Plus, it could create jobs and boost the economy, which is always a good thing, especially in these uncertain times. Then there's the argument that legalization could help reduce crime. After all, if people can buy cannabis legally, there's less incentive for them to turn to the black market, right? But of course, not everyone's on board the legalization train. So, where do we go from here? Well, the cannabis landscape is constantly evolving. More countries are experimenting with different legalization models, from medical use only to full-blown recreational legalization. And with more research being done on the potential benefits and risks of cannabis, our understanding of this plant is changing all the time. But one thing's for sure, the global cannabis conversation is far from over, and as with any complex issue, it's important to stay informed, keep an open mind, and maybe avoid making any rash decisions while under the influence. So, whether you're a seasoned stoner or a curious observer, remember, the cannabis debate is about more than just getting high.